MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the Cleveland Indians and the New York Mets. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good place to be, obviously, but we do see some teams play their best when their backs are up against the ropes. The key is to just take it one game at a time and not worry about how many more wins you need.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2028 New York Mets.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Vero, what's the key if they want to be crowned World Series champs here tonight?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Ray Stewart has the ball for the 5th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And, guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Leading off tonight for Cleveland, the center fielder, number 29.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
First pitch, 7-0-6.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2. Grounded to short. Rosario scoops it up. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The left field. Just there. Now.
First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
And he fouls this one off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Striding in for the Indians, Brandon Eller, runner in scoring position with two gone. Here comes the first pitch. Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Alford going back on it. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His first homer here in the series. And with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the box, Kenny Gallegos, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
2-0 now. The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. 2-out success, and that means Francisco Lindor will hit here as well.
Boy, this is not the way you'd like to start an inning right here. After that 2-run bomb, another base hit, and this could get ugly real early.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack right now, Dan. He saw that 2-run missile go out, and he was on point getting himself a knock.
Francisco Lindor is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Gallegos is off at first with 2 away. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Line drive to center field. Alford will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. Home half of the first now from Citi Field. It's now 2-0 Indians. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing. Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
Leading up for the Mets, the second baseman, Enos Wednesday.
First pitch of the at-bat. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Fouled off. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Tried to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Batting second.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Anthony.
Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Alford, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Got him swinging, chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. Gibbons is right there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken up in the zone. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Dabrowski is over to take a look. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Well, that's just the case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting. You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. Gibbons stands at second with no outs. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box now, Benny O'Doul, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And their runners at the corners now. Indians pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball two.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Gotta think it's going to be a fastball here on 3-1. He definitely doesn't want to walk the bases loaded.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. With two strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Another full count pitch home. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. The second for one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
In now, Ross Jacobs. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Forrest is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. On now to the bottom of the second. The Indians lead it 3-0.
Leading up for the net.
Here comes the first pitch.
Enriquez.
A ball and no strikes.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
2-0 now. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Slow little grounder left side. Throw to first is in time for the first down. So stepping in, Rick Forrest, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In there for strike one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his left, Gibbons. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
That is good. The catcher, Aaron.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Yoder. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there, and it's 0-1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Down in order go the Mets. They trail in this one 3-0. Coming to the plate now, just.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. But he'll recover to get the force at second. A fantastic play. But he'll put this in his pocket. And
The first baseman, Brandon Allen.
from the stretch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cordova going back on it. Gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game, as the Indians have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Standing in now, Kenny Gallegos, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third. Striding in, Rosario, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Eller over to his left, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Into the box now, Rob Karen. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Batting ninth.
So striding in, Ray Stewart. Hit hard back up the middle. Lindor ranging up the middle, and he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Indians' offense with Cleveland's manager, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play has been a laser, and the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready for another chance? Darrell Gibbons. He singled his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike one. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Digging in to try it again, Julian Hill. He reached on a single in his first try. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Stepping in, Benny O'Doul. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. 5 runs, 7 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And this misses as well. Ball 4, and he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ross Jacobs. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 0-1. And it's 1-1. O'Doul leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight.
Your attention, please.
So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Justin Knapp will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And there's the slurve, but it misses 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. 2-1. Pineda has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So no runs here on no hits, 1 error, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning. Striding in once again, Enos Fuentes back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. Plate, Enrique Cordova. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Digging in, Rick Forrest, ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and that misses inside 1-0. Fuentes over at second. On at first with 2 down. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Stepping up to the plate, Clint Frazier. First pitch on its way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager is giving this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. 2-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
A ball and no strikes. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to third.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Stepping in now, Kenny Gallegos in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. He'll make it back in safely at third. Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Flip of his glove for one. On to first to complete the double play.
Now back, the shortstop.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
So here's Francisco Lindor now.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Cordova will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. Last half of the 5th coming up. Cleveland's out in front 6-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Mets.
First offering on its way.
Aaron.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Right side, hit hard. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, third baseman.
So striding forward now, Rob Karen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mets go down quickly. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darrell Gibbons.
The second baseman, Darrell Gibbons.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Forrest has it in his tracks, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready now, Julian Gill. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Into the box now, the Indians pitcher, Benny O'Doul, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
6 runs, 9 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians.
And he fouls this one off. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Ryan Ellis is going to come off the bench.
Number 7, Ryan Ellis.
The 0-2 delivery. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Ryan Ellis is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Into the box now, Enos Fuentes. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Gallegos is there, and there's out number 2. At the plate, Anthony Alford. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They still find themselves down 6-0. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Jason Davis comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Alford is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Into the box, Justin Knapp. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
It goes to show you you'll take location over velocity any day. That pitch didn't light up the radar gun, but you can't do anything with that as a batter when it's executed in such a good spot.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Into the box, Clint Frazier, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Offered, facing back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Brandon Eller will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Knapp, the runner at first with 2 gone. Two and 1 to the Indians' first baseman. Lifted the other way out to left center. Alford on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Indians leave 1. They lead it 6-zip. Leading off the inning, Toby Dabrowski. And
the first baseman, Toby.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball called just a bit low. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Knapp ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Kevin Martin comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th.
Martin.
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Hit down the line at first. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called the ball. 1-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. From the stretch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Comes set, and the 0-1 is in there for strike number 2. Fouled off. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. At the plate, Rosario. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Here comes the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The 0-2 delivery. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Eric Simpson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer edge.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watched it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. High in the air out to center field. Alford has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Plate, Darryl Gibbons. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. So 1-1. Is looked at for ball number 2. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Alford ranging back to the track, to the wall. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His first homer so far in the series, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at-bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited it over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
In now, Julian Gill, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Ready with the 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
The count now at 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Skied into straightaway right, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Indians 8 and the Mets 1. Sean Bankston is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Sean Bankston.
So coming to the plate.
Leading up for the Mets.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Jacobs looks up and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer here in the series. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters are on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Seared down the first baseline. No outs, nobody on. This is line to left. Knapp is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The batter, number 15.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Enos Fuentes. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Derek Machado answers the call now, looking to get this one on to the 9th inning without any trouble.
Derek Machado.
First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's the second out. Into the box now, Anthony Alford. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Gibbons moving to his right, throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. On to the 9th inning from Citi Field. It's now 8-2. Michael Jenkins enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
First delivery to him on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. High in the air out to center field. Alford has a beat on it. 1 out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Digging in now, Clint Frazier. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch on its way. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Jenkins. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Fouled off. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. In now, Brandon Eller. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hit hard toward first, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
Kenny Gallegos is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Eller is off at first with 2 away. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the... Now at the plate, Toby Dabrowski, and obviously they'll need a 9th inning rally here if this series is going to make it to a Game 6. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Hit in the air out to center field. Jacobs has it in his tracks. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Enrique Cordova.
Next up for New York, Enrique Cordova. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count, 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Jacobs has it in his sights, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Rick Suarez.
Stepping in, Rick Forrest, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Matt Harvey will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game.
Matt Harvey.
Here's the first pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Eric Ashley will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. The tag, and he is out. And just like that, this series is over.
Wow, World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining, believe me. Now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new World Champs.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cleveland Indians, 8 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.
On my last album, but you wasn't tapping in. Mumble, let's make rap again. Industry don't give a about rapper, what's happening. A hype beast. Now who's seeing me? Nobody reports the music. Rap TMZ. Nowadays, everyone divided, so I collided with headlines. Preach that. Go ahead, boy, now preach that. Wash my hands of this negativity. Work to 3 stacks. So fresh, so clean. Who the illest on the scene? Wu-Tang, get the cream. Sinatra gon' reign supreme. Open your mental, get out your feelings like dental. This consequential, lighting a fire to the game. Can you rappers feel the flame? Now the won't be the same. For rap beef, I promise I want all of y'all to prosper. But deep down, you know it's only gonna be one Mufasa. I'm the king, the bling, but just might make you kiss the ring. All these rappers I came up on, I surpassed, I know it's Sting now. Don't try to twist my words and turn that into something. I love all you, just wanna hear you spit. Drop my last shit, the whole wild world applauded it. Game still ain't give me my credit, so I'ma audit it. I'm heartless like Kanye in 08. Yeah, that's where the no ID, now they all know who I be. I'm calling out Jay-Z to jump up on the track with me and smack the whole industry. Show 'em what that real rap do. The ball's in your court, Hove, I hope to hear from Guru.